This is the only Foundation Agent Johnson personal log. My last attempt to apprehend the Fate Alchemist was met with failure. He has become too powerful, and I must escalate situation. This is unacceptable. Fate Alchemist has an entire fortress set up, and we haven't even finished our fortifications. I am not in a good mood. There is a third party at play. From my research and reviewing events, I believe that Fate has been possessed by the very magic he pursues. And even worse, I don't even think he's aware of it himself. Siegfried, we are engineers. And engineers solve problems. Let's figure this out. Alright, let's first focus on our strengths. Let's look at this. So right now, we have the metabolic generator combined with our nutrition module. This means that as long as this is full, and it will always be full, we'll always have maximum health and hunger, which regenerates quickly. That, in turn, is used to power all of our cybernetics. So as long as we keep within this energy requirement of 25, as long as we don't get completely decimated by one shot, anything that we can survive, we can heal from. The problem is, the Alchemist could probably just obliterate us with one shot. We need something to increase our defensive capabilities. And we are limited by power and by our body's tolerance. Fine. What to do then? I've determined that this is what I want to do. This helps protect from fall damage, which is probably one of our biggest problems, because that can take us from full health to 0 in one shot, so that's good. Just simply having more health in general. This means that 80% of attacks will miss us. Problem is, it's going to use up more power. And also, we won't have enough tolerance left. So we can use this targeted immunosuppressant to give us more tolerance. It'll make us more susceptible to disease and poisons, but I think our regenerative properties can take care of those. We'll let the nutrition module handle that problem. That will also cost power, so we'll need to replace our heart, put our organic heart back in, and use it as a generator with this cardiovascular coupler to give us more energy. And we'll be able to see underwater as well and breathe underwater. Okay, that should work. Siegfried, I'm going in for some surgery. Oh, I need my organic heart. Siegfried, make a refrigerator. Storing your organs in a crate is probably not the best idea. Okay, put that in. Okay, replacing with organic heart, cardiovascular pump, bones, more bones. We only have 2 tolerance left. And then, okay, we cannot double enhance our bones. We'll have to make a choice. Less fall damage or more health in general. More health in general. We're making a decision. Alright. Brain. Threat matrix calculator. It's going in. We've run out of tolerance. This will cause rejection. Well, let's add everything and just see how bad this is going to get. Okay. Now this is a salvaged. It's not as good as it could be. It's going to use up more tolerance than it needs to. But being able to see underwater will be good, particularly if we are going to be able to breathe underwater. There. We have absolutely no tolerance left. We are 1% human at this point. Okay. That gives us a tolerance bonus of 25. 25 is what we need to survive. Plus the one we had. It's just enough. We calculated that to the wire. We have just enough humanity left to survive this procedure. Alright, Siegfried. We're cutting it close. Hopefully, when this is done, I walk out of this machine. Yes. Good. I haven't rejected the implants. We have just enough tolerance to survive. And we're making enough energy here to overcome the requirements of our parts. All we had to sacrifice was immunity to weakness And it would have been nice to be resilient to fall damage, but hopefully the extra health will do that for us. I should be able to reverse engineer into a better version. I don't like using secondhand parts. Okay, we've seen that it can work. Let's do this real quick. We'll take this out for now. And we'll get that to start to scan. Eventually, we'll be able to create a blueprint by reverse engineering this. And that will give us a better version. Should use less tolerance. It'll be nice to have a little bit of wiggle room. Meanwhile, not being able to see underwater isn't a bad thing, but we need to discuss this threat matrix calculator. So this is a mental enhancement which allows me to calculate someone's attack and to nimbly move out of the way, particularly when you combine it with something like wired reflexes and also the muscle enhancement. So while my overall durability is low, my regenerative powers are maximum. Lots of health, and it regenerates very quickly, though nothing is actually stopping to reduce the damage I take. I can take a lot of damage and keep on ticking. As long as I don't get one shot, I'll be fine. But the thing about this, high chance to dodge attacks when in light or no armor. So I think what that means is I'm going to be stuck wearing only leather armor, which means I can't use my psi suit, which is not good. We'll have to see how much benefit this actually gives us. I believe it's an 80% miss chance, which is quite high. And the best defense against an attack is not to get hit at all. I think we need to test this. Wonderful, a volunteer. Let's see how you fare against my new cybernetic upgrades. Okay, that hit me. That missed. Excellent. Another miss. I'm too fast. Okay, that one hit. It's like flipping a coin, isn't it? Let's see how our energy's doing. Every time that misses, we are still getting energy faster than what we are losing. And we're regenerating quickly, thanks to our calculator and cardiovascular energy source. Brilliant. As long as we don't get destroyed in one shot, our regenerative power should keep us safe. Unfortunately, Alchemist may be able to do that. But it's a step in the right direction. It also only works when wearing light armors, which means it's not going to be compatible with my psychic suit. If I were back in my laboratory at home, I could synthesize light metals, and I could use that to make very durable light armors. Throwing all this high-tech computers into this low-tech world, this gives us an advantage, but we lack the infrastructure I have at home. That's right, Siegfried. You are native to this realm and are familiar with this technology, and you know the ancient art of tanning leathers. Okay. If I have to combine medieval technology with cybernetics to defeat Fade, then so be it. Hello fellow rogues and alchemists, this is Fade Alchemist here, and welcome to another episode of Thaumcraft, the Forbidden Arts. Today, we have a few things I want to do. We got more research to do, of course. Never ending. And because I want to. Not because you told me to. Because I want to. This is my research. Now, we have unlimited mana, which is good. That can power anything that we need to do. But before we do some research, I must do something about that incessant noise! I love our machine. I love it. But do-do-do-do-do-do-do, always, all the time. And also, I have the sounds off, but they don't stop. So, first, that little issue. And for that, I'm gonna go to Botania. Ceiling oak. The ceiling oak dampens the sound, affects the sounds around it, causing anything around it to sound strangely far away. With enough, it's impossible to hear. Any one of these blocks can cause. Okay.
Need soul roots, clown trees, and white wool. Let's get into research mode. Oh, the music! I won't stop. Okay, okay. I like the mana, I hate the music. It's really beginning to sound like nails on a chalkboard. We need to locate our orb. There it is. Life Catalyst, that's it. And the way we get clown saplings is we just put them in front of the pure daisy, and they should purify. Oh, cannot happen fast enough, give me this. Okay. And since I am wearing the amulet, I should be able just to enhance it with my own natural powers. Yes. Okay. Oh, sweet silence. And now we can just reproduce these. Amazing. Okay. So give us blessed quiet so we can actually think. Why do I still hear it? Okay. I understand now. So the sound's origination point is what's important. If I place them all over here, it's not going to stop sounds that already were created farther away from reaching my ears. They'll stop the sounds that originate near the oak from traveling farther. I understand. What do these look like when you craft them up? See, planks, can you make anything? Well, that's a crafting bench. Okay, I understand. Let's terminate this for now, and I think I have an idea. Yeah. Okay, clearly that's what's happening here. So if we set that to turn off, now that's quieter now, because we've put ceiling oak in the perimeter. Okay, and now it's resting. Okay. So what I want to do is maybe replace some of these blocks in the floor. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, let's oh no. Oh no. This is horrible. Okay, okay, I'm gonna need to fix this now. There, okay. And now, it should be blessedly silent. Let's give it a test. Yes! Oh, I can think again. Okay. Woo! Now I can finally rest. This is quite unorthodox, this mixture. Old ancient technology and cybernetics, but being versatile is what it's all about. I was able to find some bees per Siegfried's instructions, and I even got some honeycomb in the process. According to Siegfried, there's a technique by which you can use the wax to harden leather. And while we let those process, apparently there's also a way you can reinforce leather with metal rivets. So we're going to do an experiment. I need to make sure that any variants of leather that we use will still be light enough to be working with the threat matrix calculator. So I'm going to make all three versions and see how they work, and which one provides us with the best form of protection. So we'll start with the hardened leather. 27 will make us a full set. So these are the hardened variants. And now for the studded versions. Okay, let's compare these. The leather cap gives us only 1 armor. The studded gives us armor and toughness values. And this gives us twice as much. So that's an interesting choice we have then. We can either have higher raw armor, or we can have slightly lower raw armor but gain toughness. Now the question is,
the straight matrix calculator be able to work with these other armors? Well, it looks like we have our first contestant. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, this will be a good test. Super Piglin. Wither, gravity, and darkness. It's gonna be annoying. But we should be able to tell if it misses us. Let's start with the studded. Oh wow, that's an interesting look. Okay, well, we're doing this for function, not aesthetics. Thank goodness we're not doing it for aesthetics. Alright, give me your best shot. Well, that does pack a wallop. But I'm healing quick, though I am getting wither, because he is a super piglin. Okay, let's back up a bit. Looks like he won't be able to chain enough hits to cause us to die. Our regenerating can actually keep up. He can't hit us enough consecutively to be a threat. Let's see what this other armor looks like. Looks better. Bulkier though. More armor overall, but no toughness. Not sure where this guy came from, but he's a biggin and he'll be a good test. We might have reached the limit of how much armor we can wear. Our speed has been reduced to the point where he's landing every strike. Okay, this has been a good test. If we now were to take our armor off, he should start to miss again. Ouch. Alright. And now he misses. Okay, so that is proof. So if we were to reapply the studded armor, I'm thinking this is the solution here. This gives us toughness. Toughness will reduce hits by a higher percentage the harder they hit, which are exactly the kind of hits we're trying to avoid. So, strong hits won't be able to take us out in one blow, and you won't be able to stack them up consecutively fast enough to overcome our healing. On top of that, we can layer on other protection enhancements onto our armor. Protection and such. And I think that'll be our solution. We're going to be a bit of a medieval cyborg. A strange concept, but one that will lead us to victory. So we've got it so most of the sounds are muted out. I hear the beep every once in a while when it resets, but that's fine. That doesn't bother me too much. The next thing, to make our base better, so we can do our research more effectively, is this is how we've been getting up to the second story this entire time, and this is not acceptable. Oh, look how quiet this is. Oh, so awesome. Okay, anyway. Research. Arcane Levitator. This says it can levitate us. Cost of V. You can toggle the back to change its range. The epitome of my ingenuity. Nidor. Beam me up, Scotty. If you don't mind, I would like my levitators. Boom! We now put our levitator in there. That does work. I love how it looks. But we kind of need something to guide us, because now when we go in this, we bump our heads and stuff, and this is kind of not ideal. Alright guys, I've come up with a solution. What we're going to do is we're going to put them inside the stairs. Right here. So, put one right here, and one right here. And then these will levitate us up. Change that to 32. And now let's see what happens if we go in our stairs. So we go here, step there, and we're gonna go up, hit our head on this block. There we go. We overshoot a bit, but that's okay. We're going to make use of these obtrusive platforms.
They're only solid when you stand on top of them, otherwise you can walk through them. So if we approach from the bottom, we should go through, and then once we have, it'll be solid under our feet. So these will be perfect. You can even camouflage these blocks to look like other blocks. So, we need some more ender pearls, and I haven't been making enough use of this feature. But you can use, there we go. Corporea Requester is awesome, okay. I have to make better use of that, it's there, I need to use it. Let's go atop. So this is how it will test going up. Perfect. So obtrusive platforms we'll just place here. And now I should be able to disguise. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we're going to use these chisel blocks to represent the elevator spaces. And the air does go through them. Okay, cool. So we want to go back downstairs. We just do this, falling down, nice and gentle like. Here we are. We want to go back up. And we just allow it to take us to the next step. Whoop. Oh, okay, there's a little bit of a trick to it. Nice. Oh, it's a lot better than having to continually shoot off a grappling hook, though. Rogues and Alchemists, we're going to call that an episode for today. We now have the ability to maneuver anywhere within our base without the need of outside tools. We can just use the base itself. Yay! Ah, this is awesome. I love this. Oh, this is the best. Alright everybody, if you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell if you'd like to get notified of new content like this. Check out Sassy Rogue on her side of the channel, and I will see you in the next episode of Thaumcraft, the Forbidden Arts. See you everybody. Bye-bye. Subscribe.